Hey guys, I am back with a video on Recraft AI, and this is simply because it's a new model. Recraft AI has shown some really promising signs since it came out, and this is a community where people showcase what they have created or generated using the tool. And so far, there's some really creative ideas that you can see from the community. So why don't we just use this tool in comparison with the almighty Leonardo AI to see if this new model can take it to the level where it can compete with the big boys. So one great thing about Recraft is that once you sign up for a free account, you get 50 credits daily, and each generation takes a credit. Now, this is a free account, obviously, and then to start a new project, just click on create new project. Now, what I have done is to come up with some prompts that we would use in both systems. This right here is a list of prompts that we have, and I have 4 of different styles that could be used side by side. So on Recraft AI, once you click on start a new project, you would have 4 options. In our last video on this channel on Recraft AI, we talked about most of these. I remember even using the mockup on someone's t-shirt, but today we are focusing mainly on the image aspects, because this right here is the model that we need to explore. So right off the bat, this gives you an option to select the aspect ratio. So in this case, we want to go with 16:9. Perfect. And that's the same aspect ratio we would use for the other. We would be using the V3 model, which has so many different styles. As you can see, all these styles come with the V3 model. So in this case, we would want to use the photorealism. I am just going to click on apply. Now for this, I am going to start with the first prompt. This is of a woman holding a giant long-haired cat with majestic features resembling the main breed. Now, what I would do is to paste this prompt here. With a free account of Recraft AI, you have the ability to create a maximum of 2 images simultaneously, which is fine. And then you can't make your images private, which is also applicable to Leonardo AI's free account. Now, there's also an option for us to go deeper with our settings. When we click on this, we would be able to indicate what should be excluded from the image, which is same as negative prompt. Here you can select the colors, the main colors that you want. This is something that you can even apply when the image has been generated. I'm going to show you in a bit. And then the dimensions, we selected 16:9. But one good thing with Recraft AI is you can also even choose a different dimension while exporting the image once it has been generated. So since we have everything set up, it's as easy as just clicking on Recraft. Now I'm going to use the same prompt on Leonardo AI and pasting these. We are not going to use the prompt enhance. We just want it to match up with this as it is, because this doesn't have the prompt enhance feature. All right, this has already generated something, but then let's see what Leonardo AI comes up with. In Leonardo AI, we have the cinematic keynote, and this is probably the model we're going to use. I think this is the closest to selecting the other model that we used in Recraft, which is the photo real, or we can just go with stock photography or portrait perfect, but cinematic keynote still works fine. So we're sticking with cinematic keynote, and since we have this model set up, I'm just going to close this and generate our images. Since we have 2 images there, I am going to choose two here, would it allow us to do so? Oh no. I mean, by default, you just have 4 images to generate. You can't generate lower. That's surprising. I thought it should be the other way around. Anyway, I'm just going to click on generate and let's see what Leonardo AI comes up with. For Recraft, this is what we have. This is a really good looking image. It's not bad. It has like 2 different options where you can see the different variants, and people can mistake this for a real picture, honestly. And as you can see, it deducted 2 credits out of the 50 that we had, and you can generate a lot of images using this tool per day. This is a good deal. So for Leonardo AI, okay, Leonardo AI even has an image that contains 2 humans which didn't follow the prompt. And then I remember the prompt mentioning cats with different this is perfect. I mean, this looks very good. This looks very, very good. And that's Leonardo AI for you. It's why I am comparing this model with Leonardo AI. This also looks very good, even though there isn't a white cat and there's no gray cat. It just has same colored cats with this one, and you can't really identify which cat is the giant cat and which ones are the kittens. But then for this, well, the difference between this cat and the others, I mean, in size isn't that much. This entirely left the prompt and give us 1 cat, but the images look really good. It's just the adherence to prompts that matters, that differs. Now we go to the second prompt. This is more of a sci-fi nature. So I'm just going to select everything here and delete, then paste this. All right, so we have this. For this, I don't know, we can use the Recraft raw model, or we can just go ahead and try maybe the studio photo or even the HDR. I mean, this look a little bit more realistic also. And we're going to leave everything as it is. Then I'm going to just Recraft, then generate this using the same prompt. Now that I thought of it, we should have used a different model on Leonardo. Since we use HDR on Recraft, we should have used something like lifelike vision or portrait perfect. But this is still fine. We have our image. This is futuristic. The person isn't really up close. But then for this, yeah, like, I mean, it's an entirely different appearance. This looks like a daytime image, while this looks like a nighttime image. It's fine because the models we used are entirely different. This is HDR, so it might be the reason why we have different appearances. But what do you think of the results so far? Because I feel like so far Recraft is doing its best to really generate high quality images, and it's not bad. If I want to do some touches with the colors, I can just click on adjust colors and move with the scale, and you can see how the change is being applied real time. This is a really cool feature. In case you are the artistic type and you feel like you want to add your own touch to it, you can adjust brightness, you can adjust the contrast, you can even adjust the saturation. So there's so many tweaks that you can do to the AI image that you've already generated. If you prefer to just go back, you just click on reset. So now on to the next prompt. So this, from the prompt, you can see it's a cinematic photograph. So let's see if we can find anything cinematic from Recraft, because from these there are so many options to choose from that it's easy for you to just get confused. I feel like this is an advantage over image generators like Leonardo. The fact that there are so many models and options to choose from. The quality may not be up to that level, but the fact that you have so many options to choose from just gives this a little edge over Leonardo AI. So I am going with this enterprise model because it looks kind of cinematic to me. Maybe it's just me, but then I'm going with it. And then I would just click on Recraft, then use the same prompt on Leonardo AI. But for this, yeah, we are already on cinematic Kino, and the preset style is cinematic. So we are good to go. I'm just going to click on generate. So our images are done generating, and this is the result from Leonardo AI. Leonardo AI always seems to find a way around making sure that it gives you quality. And this is a free account, by the way, but just look at the image. This is not looking like an AI image at all. You can even zoom in, and with the upscale feature that Leonardo AI provides, you can also even double the quality of this. So if you just click on upscale image, it's still going to enlarge this. And this is also not looking like an AI image. And this as well. Although when you zoom in, you can start noticing some irregularities in the characters behind, but the image mainly focused on the main character, which is this. Now coming to Recraft AI, this is not a bad image at all. The second one is also a very good image. It's why this comparison is done. I would like to know what you think, because this is not looking bad at all. I mean, look at this. I wasn't even expecting it to be this good. So now for the last part, I noticed that Recraft handles celebrity photos really well. So I went ahead to use one of my favorite celebrities, and it's Will Smith. And this prompt looks really detailed, and that's because I just used the prompt enhance feature in Leonardo AI to make it this detailed. But all I told Leonardo AI was it should be Will Smith in an action movie scene, holding two pistols, standing behind a wall that has been shattered with bullets, and then just taking cover behind that wall. So after clicking on prompt enhance, this was what we got. And for this, I don't know what we would go with. Should we just stick to photorealism or natural light or studio photo? This is just so confusing. I mean, there are so many options to go with, and I can just decide to go with studio photo for this, and then click on Recraft, and then we're going to use the same thing here, and we would stick with cinematic Kino all through, and then just generate. If you like what you've been watching so far, then a like to this video and a sub to the channel will be massively helpful. Now let's continue with the video. All right, so our generation is done. Leonardo AI hasn't disappointed, but Recraft has given something rather disappointing, and maybe it's because of this isn't even Will Smith. Maybe it's because of the model we selected. I'm just going to stick with photorealism and regenerate that of Recraft, because it works from my own tests. It works really great with celebrity photos, and it's why this is surprising. I don't know why this is not looking anywhere close to what I gave it. And for Leonardo AI, Will Smith isn't holding two guns, he is holding just one. And I don't know, maybe the prompt enhanced did something to it. I should have just left it maybe. For Recraft, this looks a bit better, and yeah, it's the same prompt, but it seems to have obeyed the prompt more than Leonardo AI, because in all the generations that Leonardo AI had done, Will Smith has been holding just one pistol, and I said two pistols. So this is not bad. This has made his face to look somehow, but then this is still a bit better. Now, one other thing that Recraft, I don't know how long this would stay, but one other thing that Recraft AI has also introduced is this feature called Christmas size. And it's just a feature that adds a touch of Christmas to your image. So if you have Will Smith looking badass like that, you can remind him that this is the festive season, so he should just chill down a bit with the badass nature. Just look at how this would generate. Just look at how it will convert Will Smith to some form of Santa looking guy. And this is not Will Smith at all. And this isn't. So I don't know why this is different. But I'm going to show you some generations that I did using Recraft. So there's lack of consistency, obviously, from what Recraft AI is doing. And it's good that we're testing this real time. But now to see all the generations you've done, you just need to click on this Recraft logo and then click on the history tab. Now, and these were some of the images I generated earlier on. And this is that of Tom Cruise riding a bike, a power bike, and it just looks, this is the prompt, a detailed photo of Tom Cruise riding a power bike and putting on dark glasses in the style of Mission Impossible. And this is Tom Cruise, right? I also generated a few other images using the same prompt, but then a different model. And this is still Tom Cruise. And when I used the Christmas sized feature, that's why I was really eager to show it. It still gave me Tom Cruise. And yes, and then this is something that was really impressive. So imagine my surprise coming to see this converting Will Smith to something else. Or should we just give it a benefit of doubt? Let's just try using the same prompt. And this time around, we are going to use the Recraft Raw model just to see if it happens to emulate the same thing. So I'm going to just stick with Recraft V3 Raw. And then from this, we can now just go ahead and generate. I am going to generate the image first. Let's see if there's any difference between what we've generated before and now. And after generating, let's also see the Christmas size feature, if it's been able to handle it well. So this is the result, and oh my goodness, what is this? This is not good at all. So if we try Christmas sizing this, I'm not sure we would get anything good out of it, because the main image itself isn't good. But I think what this Christmas size feature does is doesn't take from the image you've already generated. It takes from the prompt you've given it and finds a way to just convert it. So there's no Will Smith here, and even if we decide to take it back to photorealism and leave the Christmas size option selected, I am beginning to think we would never get to see Will Smith in a Santa Claus outfit using this feature. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening here, but this is something that is worth looking into. If there's any Recraft AI person just watching this. But hey, I mean, finally, we have something here. It's still Will Smith ish looking with a gun. So finally, we have Will Smith. So this isn't consistent. This isn't a feature that has been really consistent, obviously. But then, yes, so we were beginning to think we would never see Will Smith in a Christmas outfit. So yes, so this is it. If we want to play around with the colors, we can just use the adjust color option and then play around with it as we wish. One other thing that I want to also highlight is when exporting the images from Recraft, you also have the ability to indicate the resolution even at the stage of exporting it. And assuming I don't like this dimension, maybe I want to increase it to 3500 for the width. It's going to just automatically adjust the height also to what matches the width, and then you export it, so it to be more like an upscaled version. And this is a really great thing to see, meaning you have like the freedom to upscale it to a dimension that you prefer. So that basically is what Recraft V3 does. Let me know what you think about this comparison. Is this something that looks like it can compete with Leonardo AI, or does it have a long way to go? Let me know who won. I mean, which of the systems won. But that's basically what I have for you today. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. If you have learned anything from this video, please click the Buy Me a Coffee link below. Every donation helps me to continue bringing this type of content to you.